Hello everyone and welcome back to Lotus Premier Education. My name is Amanda and I want to be your college tutor. Today we're really excited to talk about the Boston College Supplemental Essay and how to best answer this question. So, just like all schools, when you tackle the Boston College Supplemental Essay, you want to start with just a recap of what the school values. Remember that when you're writing a supplemental essay, you're showing the school about you, but you're also showing them why you would be a good fit for the school and why they would be a good fit for you. So it's important to really adjust the lens through which you are expressing yourself. If a school really values 1 or 2 or 3 core characteristics, it's a better idea to show how those core characteristics really resonate with you as a person. So I would start with a really large recap of what you know about the school. That could be going back and pulling up some of your notes from a school visit. It could be a quick search on their admissions website, their Instagram, their YouTube, and some other things about the school. Or it could be another visit or a virtual tour. But start by really understanding the school first. Then you want to create a longer brainstorm where you try to think about what you want to show them. And after you've done those things, that's when you should look at the school's questions. Why, do you ask? Do we start with the brainstorm and not the questions? Because you don't want the questions to influence you first. You really want to think about what you want the school to know and then start adapting that to the prompts that they give you. So Boston College has only one supplemental essay of 400 words, but they give you a few prompts that you can use. So we're going to read those together. Some of the prompts for Boston College are as follows. Each year at University Convocation, our incoming class engages in reflective dialogue with the author of a common text. What book by a living author would you recommend for your incoming class to read? And why would this be an important shared text? That's the first question you can choose. The second one. At Boston College, we draw upon the Jesuit tradition of finding worthwhile conversation partners. Some support our viewpoints, while others challenge them. Who fulfills this role in your life? Please cite a specific conversation you had where this conversation partner challenged your perspective or you challenged theirs. The third question. In her November 2019 TED Talk, The Danger of a Single Story, Chimamanda Ngozi Adichie warned viewers against assigning people a single story through assumptions about their nationality, appearance, or background. Discuss a time when someone defined you by a single story. What challenges did this present, and how did you overcome them? The next question. Boston College's founding in 1863 was in response to society's call. That call came from an immigrant community in Boston, seeking a Jesuit education to foster social mobility. Still today, the university empowers its students to use their education to address society's greatest needs. Which of today's local or global issues is of particular concern to you, and how might you use your Boston College education to address it? And then there is a separate question for human-centered engineering applicants only. So, you might notice that these questions all have slightly different approaches. One of them is about your own single story. One of them is about service to others. One thing that we like to encourage students to really think about is the service aspect of this application. Boston College is a Jesuit school, which means its values rely upon service above self and really helping their communities. They're going to be looking for students who convey that mission and who really carry on the legacy of what a Jesuit education and a Boston College education means. And so if you have a strong answer for that last question about a global issue that you have already started working to change and that you want to continue contributing to once you're on campus, that would be a great direction to start with, just because that question is pretty clearly aligned with Boston College's values. Now, of course, the main thing is that your application should be authentic to who you are as a student. So if that's not the question that most calls to you, or if you don't really have something to write there, take a look at some of the other ones. The one about a single story is also a really impactful question. So if there were times that people misread you or kind of prescribed something to you because of this lens of a single story, that's a great one to brainstorm as well. So what we would recommend with the Boston College questions is number one, really start with a brainstorm about what the school values. Hint, they do really value service. And then secondly, start with a brainstorm about what exactly you want the school to know about you. Now, something really important. This is a 400-word essay, which is not a short supplement. It's also not an incredibly long one. So you do need to balance descriptive storytelling language and examples with kind of being straightforward and direct and providing specific details about a subject. This is long enough that you should have at least one extended example that you are showing to the reader and that you are making them feel, instead of just answering the question in 400 words. So, as a regroup here, make sure you, number one, think about the school as a whole and what they value. Number two, you think about what you want to tell them. And number three, after you choose your question, think about what example or story or personal anecdote you can include as opposed to just writing 400 words as a response. We hope this video was helpful. Good luck with your Boston College application. If you have any other questions, feel free to comment them below because we do try to address your questions in our videos. Please like and subscribe to this channel. It's so helpful for us to see you guys subscribing as we really work hard to bring you the most up-to-date and advantageous college knowledge. And good luck. We hope to see you back here soon on Lotus Premier Education. Bye, guys.